Hello and welcome to Off the Rack. I'm Shelley Beyer and I'm so excited you're here. If you're watching this, you're probably thinking about breast reduction, or maybe you're already getting ready for one, and you're wondering, how small can I actually go? I remember asking that exact same question. At the time, I was an F cup, and I said something like, I just want to be a B. The surgeon paused, then said, probably not. That moment stuck with me, not just because I didn't like the answer, but because I didn't understand why. So he explained. So in this video, I want to walk you through 5 things I learned about choosing size and what's really going on when a surgeon says no. Because it's not rejection, it's not about denial, it's about anatomy, safety, and shape. It's about doing what's possible and doing it beautifully. So let's walk through it. The first thing I learned is cup size is not universal. It's like describing pain, deeply personal, easily misunderstood. A D cup on one body can look totally different on another. A C at Target might be a double D at Nordstrom's. And then you add band size, breast shape, and tissue type. It's a lot. So when I told my surgeon I wanted to be a large B or a small C, what I really meant was I want comfort, proportion, and ease. But he heard a measurement. He was speaking a different language. Grams, blood flow, footprint, nipple position. If you ever felt dismissed when you asked about size, it's not that you weren't heard. It's just that our language doesn't always translate. Once I understood that, I stopped chasing a letter and started asking for a feeling. The second thing is that there is a limit to how small you can go. This one was tough to accept. If you're starting with very large breasts and hoping to be a B, your surgeon may say it's not safe. During surgery, in most cases, your nipple stays attached to a core of tissue called a pedicle, and that pedicle carries blood flow. If it's made too narrow, you risk losing circulation, and that can lead to tissue death, including the nipple. So to protect that blood flow, the pedicle has to stay around 10 centimeters wide. That sets a real limit on what can be removed. Also, not all breasts are the same. Some are fatty, some are dense, and some are wider on the sides. All of that affects what's possible. Even if they remove a lot of tissue, you still might not end up the size that you imagine. And that's not failure, that's protection. What surprised me is that they didn't take everything they could. Why? Shape. This surgery isn't just reduction, it's reshaping. If they remove too much, the result might be flat, hollow, or uneven. I didn't want that. I wanted to feel lighter, yes, but I also wanted to feel like me. That's why they removed more from the sides and the underarms and left a bit more on the inner part to protect my shape and my cleavage. When they lifted the nipple, the pedicle helped fill out the top and the breasts again. It gave me a natural lifted look without needing implants. And this is a functional surgery, but also aesthetic. And once I saw that, I stopped hearing no as rejection. I started hearing it as this is how we protect both the outcome and you. Here's another truth. Surgeons often don't know exactly how small they can go until surgery starts. They need to see your pedicle, its shape, blood supply, and tissue spread. So when I went in, I thought I needed to fight for a size, but I learned a good surgeon isn't there to say no. They are there to protect you. Their no meant, I hear you, but I want you safe, whole, and supported. When I let go of the number and started saying, here's how I want to feel, everything changed. We became partners. I didn't need to demand. I could ask, what's possible for me? And that created real trust. Even with all that clarity, surgery still surprised me. My healing went well and very little swelling. I landed right around a large B or small C. and I was so happy. But emotionally, I still had to adjust. My body felt different, lighter, more open, more like home. And I had to let myself receive that. Not overthink it, not shrink it down, but just live in it. And here's what I want to say. Even if your result wasn't perfect, if you're smaller, if you feel relief, that matters. That's worthy of gratitude. It's okay to say this isn't exactly what I imagined. And still, I'm thankful. Both can be true and both are valid. That's what I really wanted all along. I know how vulnerable this decision can be. If you'd like more support, I'd love to invite you into Off the Rack Breast Reduction Support for Women. It's a private Facebook group where we talk about the physical, emotional, and practical parts of this journey without shame, without pressure, just honest support from women who truly get it. The link is below, and we'd love to welcome you in. Now, when we talk about size, it's not about numbers. It's about comfort and relief, being able to exhale in our own bodies. So if your surgeon says no to the size that you wanted, just take a breath. You're not being dismissed. You're being protected and reshaped and made new. I hope this helped you feel more prepared, more supported. In the next episode, I'll share how I prepped for surgery, what I did, and what helped me feel steady. Until then, be gentle with your heart and kind to your body. And remember, you don't need to be a certain size to be worthy of comfort.